have a review for you guys, and this is just going to be a quick review on the Urban Decay Electric Palette. I know a lot of people are talking about this, but I thought I'd go ahead and give my 2 cents. And this palette is really cute. The packaging is adorable. I love all the brightness on it. And it's a very sleek packaging. It has a magnetic closure. And this is $49 for 10 eyeshadows, which I was kind of a little hesitant about when I saw this come out, because most of Urban Decay's palettes bring a lot of shadows. I mean, 12 to 16 eyeshadows for more or less the same price. So that kind of like upset me a little bit when it first came out, because I expected a little bit more for the price point. But it does bring 10 beautiful bright eyeshadows. They are calling them pressed pigments just because of FDA regulations. And the really cool thing is that they have their names, and all of them are nice and bright and beautiful. It also brings a brush with a kind of liner side and then a fluffy side. So, yeah, the mirror is very cute. It has a little logo of Urban Decay as well. And I have to say, I really like this palette for fun. I feel like for the price point, it's kind of something that I would wait for a sale for personally, and that's exactly what I did. I kind of held out on it. It wasn't like the Naked palettes that I just had to have it as soon as it came out, and I wasn't, you know, afraid to pay the price point. With this one, $49 for something that I'm not going to use on an everyday basis was one of the reasons that I held out. And I'm happy that I did, because I used my 20% off at Ulta. I also had Ulta points accumulated, so I had money that I could save. And I essentially bought this for $34. So for $34, it was worth it to me to have it for fun and to add it to my collection. I would not personally pay the $49 for this just because I wouldn't get the use out of it, and I would actually feel guilty paying the $49. So I'm happy that I got this for $34, and at that price point, I think it's worth it. One of the things that people have been complaining about is that 4 of the eyeshadows are not FDA approved. I will put the name of the eyeshadows here, and I have to say, that is all your personal preference if you're willing to risk using them or not. I personally have no problems whatsoever. I have no sensitivity in my eyes. I have not had any issues or problems with them or using them at all. But that being said, I am not sensitive to most things. So that is all, you know, just knowing yourself and knowing if you have sensitivity or not. People have made a big deal about how it says that FDA does not approve those 4 eyeshadows for the immediate eye area. What they mean by the immediate eye area, we will never know. If they just mean the eyelid, or, you know, just too close to the eye, whatever. They didn't make an explanation. But as far as I can see, a lot of your vitamins, diet supplements, there's a lot of things out there that sometimes you could be using on a daily basis and not even know it. And on the back, it'll say these statements or whatever are not approved by the FDA. And most of those are your vitamins, your gummy vitamins, all those things, even vitamins you give your kids. And a lot of them have that they are not FDA approved on the back. So I think that with me, that's one of the reasons that I kind of like took this with a grain of salt. I didn't really look that far into it and was concerned about it, because I don't have sensitivity, and because the FDA aren't completely, you know, they're not the all-in-powerful to determine everything, you know. So they are good for certain things, but you know, they're there to protect us from certain things, but like their word isn't the law, you know. That's what I kind of want to get across. Anyways, let me stop rambling. The shadows are absolutely gorgeous. I actually have a look that will go up sometime next week which is this look that I have on today, which is using, I don't know, like 4 or 5 of these eyeshadows. I think this is so much fun, and I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you guys. And the first eyeshadow is Revolt. It's a shimmer silver, and that's it right there. And this is with no primer. Next up is Gonzo, which is actually what I have all over my lid, and it is a shimmer bright blue. And I have to say, these are so much fun to use. Next up is Slow Burn, which is another shimmer, and this is a orangey reddish color. Next up we have Savage, which is a bright matte, like fuchsia pink. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the colors that really attracted me to this palette because I have nothing like it. Next up is Fringe. Fringe is a gorgeous color. I like the fact that it's a teal, but it's a teal that leans more to the green side, more of a mermaid green than the blue. Most teals tend to lean bluish. Next on the second line is Chaos, which is a re-promote. This one and Revolt are both re-promotes from different palettes. This one I actually have Chaos in my Vice 1 palette, and it is a matte deep blue, and that's Chaos right there. Next up is Jilted, which is another color that I absolutely love from this palette, and Jilted is a pinky purple. It's kind of like one of those colors that is you know, like it's a Velux color that kind of changes color. I absolutely love it because it looks kind of pinky, but it looks kind of purpley. It can actually look kind of even burgundy at some points. Next up is Urban, which is another one of my favorite from this palette. It is a true Barney purple, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And it's another color that I have nothing like in my collection. Next up is Freak, which is a shimmery bright green. And last we have Thrash, which is a lemon lime kind of bright green. And let me swatch that here. So these are the colors right there. As you can see, out of the 10 colors, 8 of them are shimmer colors and only 2 are matte. The only 2 matte ones are Chaos and Savage. Everything else are shimmer colors, but as you can see, they're all super, super bright and fun colors to have. And I'm gonna just take these off with a makeup wipe, and as you can see the staining right there because I didn't put any primer or anything on my hand. Once you use the primer, it makes it a little bit easier to take them off, but sometimes a lot of these colors, especially the bright orange, the bright pink, will leave a stain. I have experienced staining even with primers, but once I use my makeup remover or wash my face, it has come off. It hasn't left a stain. There's some people who might be a little bit more pale that have complained that even after washing and taking it off, they still can have like a stain on their eyes. So that all depends on your skin tone and your, you know, how sensitive you are to that and if you can get it off or not. Once I use my Maybelline Express, the whole thing comes off. I have no issues whatsoever. So as I said, to me this palette is a fun palette to have if you're a makeup junkie and you like collecting. If not, I would kind of be iffy about it. If you like bright colors, then I would definitely say pick it up. If you're a makeup junkie and you love Urban Decay, then pick it up. And definitely only pick it up if you have a coupon and you have a good discount or you can use your Ulta rewards on it, then I would pick it up. If not, I would definitely wait until you can get one of those because this is in the permanent line. So it's not something that you have to rush and get because it's limited edition. So yeah, those are my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about the whole FDA thing, about also the whole staining thing. Did you guys pick it up? Did you not pick it up? Are you more of a neutral girl so you didn't pick it up? So yeah, I will definitely be having different tutorials using this palette coming up, and I really love it because it's a fun palette. I kind of don't want it to seem like I'm being negative Nancy about it because I do love it. It's a bright, fun palette to have, but it's not something that you're going to use every day, so it's not something that I would pay $49 off the bat. That's essentially what I want to get across. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And until next time, bye guys.